It's New Comic Book Day!
Hello and welcome back to the Comics Family. Come and join us as we dive into this week's new releases for Wednesday the 21st of June. As you regular listeners will know, you know what we're going to do. You know the order we do it in. So come and join us.
Yeah, and don't forget to grab yourself a coffee, ready up those snacks, and join us as we dive into this week's new comics. Nearly forgot what I was saying then.
So, first on the list this week is Wonder Woman number 800. This is the first appearance of Trinity, the daughter of Wonder Woman.
Now, I don't read Wonder Woman, and I know you don't. I know we've got a couple of covers that are nice, but I don't know who Trinity is, and I don't know who her dad is.
No, and as much as it pains me, I'm intrigued. I am mildly intrigued.
But that might be like a mystery they're setting up.
It might be. What's happening to me? I'm getting more and more intrigued by DC books.
I blame Lizzie.
Yeah, so do I. I blame Lizzie. But yeah, this may be one. I'm not 100% certain. I'm on the fence with this one, just because that's a cool cover.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, that is a cool cover. And was it $7.99 I got because I like the cover? I think it was. So it may make sense to have like $7.99 and 800. I don't know.
Well, 800 is going to be a milestone issue because it is 800. So.
Yeah. So
the fact that they've got issue 1 on the wall in our local shop, and I'm like this close to buying it.
He's close.
Yeah, I'm still very tempted.
Yeah, I'm on the fence with this one. I haven't decided.
Yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. Should we get it or should we leave it this week? Anyway, moving on, we have Incredible Hulk issue number 1. This is the premiere issue for the latest volume. I believe there's a power struggle in this one between Hulk and Bruce Banner yet again, as Hulk tries to become the permanent owner of the body and extinguish Bruce completely. Now, I don't know if that's meant to be Bruce walking the tracks.
That doesn't look like Bruce.
Or, as I was going to say, if it's Rick Jones, who obviously everyone knows is who Bruce saved when the explosion went off, so Rick feels like he owns him. Yeah, I don't know what's with all the little demon people, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, he looks... Yeah.
I am not adding this series to my collection.
No. Let's add more to the list of things we're getting this week.
No, I mean, I've had a look into it to see if I thought like I'd read it and it'd be worth it, and it's not piqued my interest at all.
Okay.
So sorry, Hulk, for not joining the collective.
No Hulk for you. Next on the list, we have Cult of Carnage Misery number 2. This is the first appearance of Madness. I'm sure Madness has appeared many times.
Yeah, but clearly Madness is going to be yet another symbiote.
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
Obviously, this is Liz Allen as Misery now, where she's a combination of Carnage and Anti-Venom.
Yeah, you've read the first one of this.
I have read the first one, and it was a good read, so I will be collecting this one and finding out what happens next.
Yeah, it's sitting next to me in my reading pile to get round to. Ever growing.
What is it? About 100 or 200 down?
Shut up.
I have 2 left.
You have more time at home without small children.
No, I just make more time.
Nothing to do with the fact that, you get time off work where the kids are at school and the childminders and I'm at work and you have the house to yourself to sit and read comic books.
Nah, that's not it at all. Moving on. We've got Chilling Adventures presents Camp Pickens number 1. The summer destination for younger residents of Riverdale is cursed, and this summer all of its campers are going to find that out the hard way. I will learn to fucking speak.
So I'm assuming this is Riverdale, like the TV series of Riverdale?
Yes, it's yet more Archie comics. It's now Archie horror. You've got Jughead, this weird guy with this weird foil crown on his head. Archie. I'm sorry, but you took something that was meant to be all child friendly and happy and that, and then every other week you're murdering them.
Well, I suppose that's one of the things that kind of goes along with the horror trope of, let's take something that just looks sweet and lovely and wholesome, and actually it's very evil.
No comment.
All right, Pennywise.
Pennywise, is that because I'm ginger?
No, it's because of the face.
Or do you think I've got a big forehead?
It's because of the cheesy grin you just pulled. That was a
Oh,
really
you're off.
creepy Pennywise grin.
I do not live in the sewers.
Talking of big cheesy grins, apparently. Next we have Godzilla. Here There Be Dragons #1. It won. It won once believed that monster.
I think that's a typo there.
Yeah. I'm trying to work out what they meant to write.
Right, forget that bit.
Believed that monsters existed in places that maps had not charted, and among them was the king of them all, Godzilla.
That's like proper old school grizzly. I mean, look at him.
Yeah.
I can't tell if he's happy or angry or if he's stood on a giant nail.
That looks like a startled.
He
He looks like a startled cat.
Bloody big. He does look like a
Look at his
startled cat.
face. That's like
Yeah.
the face of a cat that's seen a cucumber.
I reckon what it was, he was sleeping and this boat dropped his ankle on his foot and he's like, "Ah, what are you doing to me?
Maybe Godzilla pulls that face at boats like cats do at cucumbers.
Yeah, I want to know what Jimmy's going to do because Godzilla's hench. Oh, he's definitely been working out.
Yeah, but he also has like a very thick neck.
Yeah, I mean, his neck's wider than his body, so.
I just can't get over the cat face. I always thought Godzilla was a giant lizard, but looking at that face, that is definitely a cat face.
He is a giant lizard. Obviously, whoever drew this is a massive fan of cats.
He's like, meow.
Yeah. Right, moving away from Catzilla, we have Joseph, 1957, issue #1. Subjected to terrible genetic experiments, Joseph, the first gorilla in space, soon grew too powerful for the Soviet Union to contain.
Joseph, the first gorilla in space.
1957.
Now,
This is from CX Comics, not Image, not Top Cow.
hang on. Like Marvel have Cosmo the space dog.
But that's based on the
Because,
actual Cosmo, the actual dog.
If you let me finish,
Nope.
is the fact that that was based on the first dog that actually did go into space. I wonder if there was the first gorilla in space was called Joseph.
Why do I get the feeling that you're just about to Google it?
I am.
Please bear with us for a moment.
Well, you talk about something for a minute whilst I Google.
What do you mean talk about? I mean, that cover's shit. I don't like it. It's Russian. We all know what the Russians are like. They're sneaky. And they're very, very dirty.
Right.
Not in the, covered in mud sense. Or maybe they are. Yeah.
Now, it doesn't say that there was a gorilla in space. The first chimpanzee in space was called Ham the chimp. Has a gorilla ever been to space? See, they're talking about chimps in space. They're not talking about gorillas in space. So, no, I'm thinking that Joseph, the first gorilla in space, is completely made up by
But he's Soviet.
CEX.
He's Soviet, and the Soviets are very, very secretive. I mean, they tried to hide Chernobyl, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but they are also the ones that sent the first dog into space.
This is true. I'm pretty sure they hid it until it was like, hey, by the way, we've sent a dog into orbit.
Though I suppose you are going to have more dogs in Russia than you are gorillas. You don't tend to have a lot of gorillas in Russia. Or chimps, for that matter. It's a bit chilly up there for them.
I'll give you that.
Right. Next, we have Wild's End #1. Out at sea during the invasion, an intimate crew of unlucky voyagers returns to a world they once knew, a once cosy seaside home, now occupied by alien invaders. Am I the only one hearing intimate crew and thinking that they were getting up to things on the boat?
Yeah, they once knew a cosy seaside what? Title.
Cozy seaside home, now occupied by alien invaders.
What happened on that boat?
I feel like nothing happened on the boat. They were at sea when
Right, there's a
the
dirty
aliens
badger.
came to Earth.
There looks like there's three little cats there. Some kind of dog woman. And another dog man.
No, dog man.
Really? Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe they're
She's issue #1 of 6.
animals whose world has been taken over by aliens.
Well, clearly someone at Boom found this interesting, or just couldn't be asked to read it and went, "That will do this week. That will do." But moving on, we have Tales of Asunder, issue number 1, an anthology series about the world of Asunder. In 2019, Deadline announced that HBO had optioned the Asunder property for a TV series. So we all know, whenever something gets taken for a TV series, the comic sales go through the roof. Same as if it's a film.
Except for the fact that it's
Whatever.
4 years later and I've still never heard of it.
I mean, it's 4 years later, and this is the first issue.
This is an anthology.
Good point. But still, buying this before the TV series is released, you could maybe make a few quid on it. So it could be a good investment book.
It could. I'm just...
Getting D&D vibes.
I don't know how long it takes once, you know, they announce that something's been optioned for a TV series, but it's been 4 years and literally I've never heard of this.
Yeah, they might be waiting on producers, studios. There's a writer's strike on at the minute as well, so...
True.
Well, I mean, it's not hard to get the writers, is it? You go, well, there's the comic book. Give it a script. Dildos. I'm glad you can say this one.
I'm assuming it's meant to be Tales of Suspense.
Yes.
Number 1. This is 2 12-page tales of terror and turmoil. It's a good thing I can pronounce my T's.
This is from Image.
There's
Not
no...
Z Comics. Image.
Yes, I can see that. And there's no
Yes.
top cows.
I remember.
This is a bottom cow. Or no cow.
This is a suspense cow.
Suspense. Yeah. So, Lemore 13 and Dreamweaver.
Well, I mean, if it's in French, I'm definitely not going to read it because I can barely fucking read English as it is. That stumped you.
No, I'm just thinking Lemore 13. I imagine. Yeah. Is it in French or is it just... It's the Dead 13.
Yeah.
So... And apparently whoever's helmet that is in German.
Yeah, it's definitely German.
Hundekopf.
I'm trying to see what this is. Some kind of brace. This.
Now,
people want one point.
My vague bit of German, Hund is dog and Kopf is head. So I don't quite know whether Hundekopf is something else in German. If you speak German, any listeners, please let us know. But my translation would take a guess at that's dog head.
It probably is dog head. Anyway, moving on from that shit. We have Batnonce and Super Douche, World's Finest, number 16. Oh, my bad. Batman and Superman. The first appearance of Numezo, the 2.0 version of Amazo. Again, DC.
Numazo.
DC, the shittest fucking names imaginable. Does someone just roll a dice on like an RPG generator and go, yeah, that'll do? Because that's the feeling I'm getting.
Well, I just feel like they mistyped Amazon. And it's like Amazo.
Well, no, it probably was Amazon. What can we do? Well, let's take it anyway. Oh, it's an amazing name. Oh, we need a new name.
Numazo.
No, new Amazon. Oh, let's take that, eh? Take the N away, stick them together. You, sir, have just earned your wages for the month. You also earned a slap because they're fucking ridiculous. But why are they fighting? Batman's the father and he's refused child support, and that's why she's about to punch him. Solved it.
What, the father of Numazo?
No, father of issue 800. Whatever the daughter was called.
Trinity.
That's the one. Or maybe there's a thing with Superman as well, and that's why it's called Trinity.
What, you put them together in a
an alien.
Mixed it together and turkey baster kind of job.
No, I reckon they got down and dirty. I mean, Superman, oh no, he's Wonder Woman, so he probably could, yeah, it's fine.
What?
But the rest of them annoyed that, they've had an orgy with Wonder Woman and they're like, why can't we get involved? Superman and Batman, DC's World's Finest. That's what she's read, and she's went, ooh, hello.
Anyway, moving on. We have Titans number 2. This is the first appearance of a new Brother Blood.
That's a better name.
Well, who's the old Brother Blood?
Probably the dead guy. Death in the family? Have you done this before? I think you have. So I can name 3 of them. Nightwing, Cyborg,
Maybe.
Starfire, Dead Dude. Oh, it might be Trinity because it's got a lasso.
Yeah, maybe that is Trinity. Maybe she is a
Fully
Teen
grown
Titan.
teenager. Yeah, no, they're not Teen Titans anymore because they're all
'Cause they've
grown up.
grown
They're
up.
just Titans, yeah.
A former Teen Titan.
Yeah.
This isn't coming home with us, though.
What, the
I'm
Titans?
not that amused.
By the Titans?
Yeah.
How dare you? Right. And then we have, yet again from DC, The Vigil, issue number 2. This teases the potential unknown members of Vigil, yet to be introduced.
Is this not
This is
the
the
book
villain.
that
Yes.
last, like, number
Yes.
1 said it's the first appearance of a villain?
And now it's enough we have some unknown members.
Yet
So
to be
clearly-
introduced. They are so secretive.
Even if someone at Key Collectors got like a little bit of info to the side, couldn't be bothered to read the actual book, and went, I'm just going to fucking slot this down. You can read, if you want to know, you can read it yourselves. You fucking lazy bastards. This is the shit you get paid for. And this is how you recommend it?
I just can't get over
Shame on you. Your mother wouldn't.
One was first appearance of a villain, a random villain, and number 2 is a key because it teases. It's not even the appearance; it teases the potential.
The last one's a...
Unknown members yet to be introduced. Something happens, and they're not going to give you any idea what the fuck it is.
Yeah, and the last one did the same thing. It's like, possible new villain. We don't know. Come read it. There might be a new guy. There probably ain't.
There might be a new guy in a book that's literally just started, and this is the first one in existence.
Yeah.
There might be a new appearance of someone. It's like, I don't clearly I'm missing something. I don't get it.
Ridiculous.
So, next, I can't get over that. Next, we have
We
Edge
know.
of Spider-Verse number 3. This is the origin of Spider-Boy. After all the excitement on Amazing Spider-Man...
No, it wasn't Amazing Spider-Man. It was Spider-Man issue 7. Oh, it's
about
confusing.
the excitement of Spider-Boy and his first cover appearance. Here we go. You now get his origin story.
Yeah, I think that issue number 7 as well, it was his first cover appearance and cameo appearance. So it wasn't actually his first full appearance. People went crazy for that cover.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Yeah. You're just jealous because you didn't get one.
Want to check my pile?
Oh, did you get one now?
Yes. I didn't pay anywhere near as much as the people on the internet are paying. Idiots.
I'm not checking your piles. You can do that yourself with a mirror.
I'd just like to point out I don't have piles. Piles of comic books. Medically, I do not have them kind of piles.
Butt grapes.
You're getting off subject here. You fucking weirdo. I was going to say this is a nice cover, but all I can think about now is the state of my arsehole. So thanks for that. Broker. Do not fear. Your TVs, your radios, your computers have not broken. That is just Rachel laughing. And possibly hyperventilating. I think I may have killed her. So I'll continue while she spews her lungs out. Next up, we've got Miles Morales, Spider-Man, issue number 7. This is the debut of Miles Morales' armoured suit, and it's the Carnage Reigns crossover part 6.
That's quite a cool cover, to be fair.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not that into the Carnage Reigns covers, to be honest with you. Welcome back, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. Once you go again.
I know
It
you're
is
not a big fan, but
good artwork,
that's
but
quite a cool cover.
it's not grabbing me.
Like Carnage grabs Miles.
I don't think he actually grabbed him. He's trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he's trying to grab you and failing.
Yeah, basically. Anyway, moving on to one that's I'm pretty sure going to get you excited.
Yes, it does. I'm very excited for this. I've been waiting so long for it to come out. We have Scarlet Witch Annual Number 1. This is the prelude to Contest of Chaos summer story arc where Agatha Harkness will attempt to build a new Darkhold book. Ooh. Yes, you do get to get some really good Agatha-y goodness in this one.
That's a cool cover.
It is a cool cover. That is a very cool cover.
It's obviously anyone that reads the comics knows Agatha's usually an old dead bird. She is back. And she's had a little dip in the fountain of youth.
It was Agatha all along.
This isn't Britain's Got Talent. Please stop singing. Because if Simon Cowell pops up, I'm going to punch him.
Well, you know, I thought I'd try and get Bruno out your head.
I hate you.
But yes, we'll go into that a little bit more detail when we go through our pulls for this week, because clearly that one is coming home with me.
Anywho, we have Star Wars, The Mandalorian, Season 2, Issue Number 1. Which is an adaptation of The Mandalorian Season 2 Disney Plus series. If you weren't smart enough to realise that already. Which I'm sure many of you were. I mean, why is Grogu so fat? I know he likes to eat a lot. But this artist is really like putting the pounds on the little baby Yoda.
But he's so cute.
I mean, I've heard of baby fat, but this thing's meant to be like 300-400 years old.
Is he?
Yeah.
I thought
He's
he
well
was
old.
meant to be like a baby.
For his species, that is a baby.
Oh. I
And he's
thought,
got an angry horse.
so how old's Yoda?
Oh, thousands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is a David Nakayama cover. I do like this cover, but it's Star Wars and I don't read Star Wars.
And, you know,
Mandalorian is a good series. If you haven't watched it, definitely check it out.
now that you've insulted the fact that he's given Baby Yoda a fat face, you're like, oh, actually, it's an artist I like.
I should have known it's him anyway, because look how freaking shiny everyone is. Even these fat mutton chops.
Yeah, but they don't have shiny legs.
Shiny head,
No shiny legs.
chin, shiny chin. You can't see his legs, isn't it an egg? Shiny leg.
That's because it's meant to be metal.
No, it's not. That's leather. This guy
Alright.
has leather. He's got old Boba Fett armor. That's not Boba Fett.
Okay.
And I don't know what the angry horse is about.
I'm just going to smile and nod because I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
I am trying to educate you.
Don't bother, it's Star Wars.
Good point.
Coming up next, we have Ultimate Invasion number 1. I feel like you did not know this was coming and you're excited. This is a 4-issue limited series that references the transformation of the Marvel Universe. It has the Illuminati and Miles Morales versus the Maker.
I did know this was coming, but I thought it was coming next month. So it shows you how much attention I paid when we read the previews. So we've got this dude here's the Maker. He's an evil Reed Richards. This looks like the 616 universe on the is on the right hand side, and you've got the Ultimates on the left hand side. But these guys were all destroyed after the Secret Wars. Not the Skrull one, the last one with Doctor Doom and Battleworld. Stop looking at me like that. I've read too many comics, okay?
You do. Now, for the fact that I'm a mum with small children, you've told me he's the Maker, and I'm literally imagining Mr. Maker
Oh,
off
my
of
days.
CBeebies as
It
like
looks a bit like him, actually.
an evil, smart guy.
It looks a bit like him. He's Reed Richards, so...
Well, I do look at
Except
Mr.
for
Maker and
his old
think
scar.
you're like years far away from snapping and going psycho.
Yeah. And then we have Venom issue number 21 with absolutely no key facts. No reason why it's on Key Collectors, except for it's got a 4-armed Venom crossover.
Maybe they forgot to fill it in.
Yeah, I'm sort of, this is a new kind of Venom character. But again, Key Collectors, get your fucking thumb out and do your work.
They forgot to press the button that
They
entered
forgot
the
to do a lot
information.
this week.
At least it's got all new books on it this week. It's not that they've got a book on there that's been there for like 3 weeks because they keep forgetting to take it off.
Well, that's it. They've panicked. I mean, shit, we've had the same books on here for the last month. We better change some stuff up.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I reckon this is a Rob Liefeld cover. Do you know why?
He's got no feet.
He's got no feet. And the eyes are stupid.
It's like a really small head for the size of its body.
But that is it from us on the keys of the week. Before you think I'm getting rid of us.
I was like, what happened to us? What were you doing?
But what I am going to talk about before we move on to our pulls of the week is obviously today they have released the Craven the Hunter trailer, which you can watch on Key Collectors if you sign up. And it does look like a good film. Like you could watch like an afternoon home, watch it. Yeah. As for comic accurate, I feel like someone took Craven's origin, Craven's story, and shat on it.
Now, you showed me the trailer just before we started recording this. It does look, if you have never heard of Craven the Hunter, know nothing about comic books, and you sit there and look at the film, you'd be like, oh yeah, that looks like a pretty cool film.
I agree, you would. From a neutral standpoint, yes. But from a word I can't think of standpoint, a purist. I grew up with Craven hunting Spider-Man in the films, the comics, all the rest of it. And as much as I like Aaron Taylor Johnson, he was better at Quicksilver.
Oh, is that who it was?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not recognise him.
The whole fucking trailer story is dog shit. And then there's a little cameo at the end about Rhino, who they've made into a scientist that turns himself into Rhino. That's what pissed me off the most.
Now, even Little Man knows that Rhino is not a smart guy.
No. He makes me look like fucking Stephen Hawkins.
He literally just wants to... He's like the Hulk, almost, because he just wants to run and smash things.
He's a criminal. All he just wants to... He works for his bosses, he does what he's told, he gets paid. Except for it gets to the point where he wants out of his suit.
He's a grunt in a suit.
Yeah, but eventually he wants out of that suit and he kidnaps people and all the rest of it, try and get him out of it.
So he can't take it off at all?
Bonded to his skin.
How?
The only person that can take it off, who's found a way to take it off, is Doc Ock. At some point. But yeah,
how does he shower?
He doesn't. He showers the suit. I want to know how he goes to the toilet.
Yeah. There we go. Rachel's random question of the week. How does Rhino pee? Does he have a waste disposal system built into the suit?
I don't know.
Does he have like a little hatch
What
that
we
he
need-
opens and dingles his dangle out?
What we need is the Marvel Anatomy book. Because I'm pretty sure he's in there.
He must have some nasty ass pressure sores in that suit. Because that's not a soft suit. That's like a really solid.
Yeah, it's his
unless
skin.
it's
It's
light.
literally replaced his skin. So it bonded to his skin. So like the suit and his skin have become one. If that makes sense. He's not just in it and he's moving around underneath it. It's bonded to him. Like all
How
the
does
hairy
he not
places,
overheat?
all the rest of it.
Because
He moves to Alaska.
through the suit.
I don't know. I mean, he might be a bit sweat through the suit because it's basically it becomes his skin.
Yeah, but obviously from that trailer, I blinked and I was like, why is there a dude with grayscale?
Well, he says,
Because that's,
"Have they told you why I'm called the Rhino?" And then he starts changing,
yeah,
and it's like,
But
well,
that's
why is
obviously
this
not
little
a suit.
smart dweeb becoming the Rhino?
Yeah, it's like they've merged the lizard and the rhino.
Yeah,
into
yeah, I can
one,
see where you're coming
almost.
from. Yeah,
Like, scientist turns into an animal creature.
yeah. But Kurt Connors becomes a lizard because he's trying to regrow his arm, and
Yes,
then
and it's an accident that he turns into a raging evil lizard.
yeah. Well,
But
I mean, now he's a lizard, and he's not a raging loon. He's still Kurt Connors, but in a lizard's body.
So, smart Hulk, but smart lizard.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, this does look like it could be an interesting film. You just have to forget everything you've ever heard about Craven the Hunter.
Yes.
Because even I know that is not his. Like, from watching the cartoons with Little Man,
Yeah, even they're
It's-
better.
even, like, you see that he is a very skilled huntsman who is just looking for a bigger and better target
Yeah,
that
and
gives him more of a challenge because
the biggest
everything,
target.
everything else is easy for him.
And eventually he sees the biggest target as the spider. He never sees him as Spider-Man. He never sees the man part. It's always the spider. But we'll stop ranting and we'll move on to what our pulls of the week are.
Our very girl-heavy pulls this week. We've got a lot of...
Are you calling these girls fat? That's terrible.
No, we have a lot of books with female leads this week.
I will be adding a pull to this list.
This is, it's Girl Power Week.
It is Girl Power Week. And we're going to start it off with...
A boy.
nothing because it's not working.
You're going to start it off with a boy.
Yeah. Is that a girl?
Well, it's the thing of Spider Boy, though.
Yeah, he's in it, but it's a girl in the front. I think this is Spider Smasher. So, yeah, Spider Smasher returns after her hit debut in Miles Morales' Spider-Man. Miles' sister, Billy Morales' alter ego, is still needed in the Empire of the Spider, plus the origin of the secret Spider character, who debuted in Spider-Man #7, is told here.
Oh, so they're being a little bit like, don't want to give away too much.
If I can like
Even though at the bottom it's
front
just-
featuring Spider-Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that Miles had a sister.
Yeah, I mean,
She is not in Spidey and His Amazing Friends.
neither is...
She is
Well,
not.
she's
She's
fantastic.
clearly not an Amazing Friend.
She's in Into the Spider-Verse, I'm pretty sure, but she's younger. Yeah. Obviously, Miles Morales in the 616 universe is only there because of a cheeseburger. I've touched on this before. They gave a cosmic being
Oh, yeah.
a cheeseburger, and to save him, that cosmic being rewrote his history.
Yeah. So the fact that,
It's a very Spider-Boy heavy.
yes.
I'll have to call Miles and Billy come on.
That is quite cool.
Yeah.
So she's the Spider Smasher.
It looks that way. I don't really know Miles' story. I know a lot his origin in that, but I don't really look into
So
it because
he's
he's
the
fake Spider-Man.
He's a spider person, and his sister smashes spiders.
I think she's a spider person as well, but
Oh, is she?
yeah, I don't really know.
I'm intrigued by this one. That looks like quite a cool. That is. I'm assuming
The
that's
Mr.
her.
Negative Demons.
I'm
And I think
assuming.
that, yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm
She
getting
looks
very like
like-
Spider UK vibes here.
Yeah, she is kind of
Yeah.
Brit Spider. But yeah, that
Spider.
that is quite a cool. I'm intrigued because I don't think that's Spinstress.
No,
not
it's
from
not.
the other ones.
It's
So
not- it's definitely not Spinstress.
no. But yeah, there's definitely some cool covers there.
Yeah,
Who's this one?
that's not a Scotty, is it? No.
No, that is not a Scotty. That is quite cool.
Yeah, that's definitely across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. How many spiders can you spot and name?
Spider-Man, Spider-Boy, Spider-Man 29, Spider-Gwen, Miles Morales, Spin, if you like, Silk, Spider-Woman, Spider-Punk. I don't know you.
Oh, look, there's one he didn't know.
Oh no, it's Madam Web.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry.
It didn't necessarily mean you had to take on the challenge.
Oh. Right, ignore the last minute and try and do it yourselves. Anyway, let's go back to our pool list before we get carried away with spiders.
many spiders.
Back to your girls of the week.
Hang on, you missed one. Because for some reason it's
it's
loaded in a different order. That's really strange.
No,
So-
Doctor Strange was out last week.
This is Betsy Braddock, Captain Britain #5. Earth's most furious heroes unite, and the villains alike. Morgan Le Fay has saddled up with her old lover, none other than Doctor Doom. He got married a little while ago. She shouldn't be doing that.
That's years ago.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
And that can't mean good things for the old country. But Betsy Braddock has a plan up her sleeve, and a multiverse of allies even Morgan can't magic wand away. The fight for Britain, for Betsy, for captains everywhere comes to a head. This sounds like it's coming to the end of an arc.
Yeah. I think it is.
There's a Captain Dragon.
Oh, it'll just be different universes where dragons exist and people don't, and so on and so on. There's a giant here. There's like a Minotaur wearing guy here. There's loads. This is the Captain Britain Corps, or she calls it the Betsy Corps. Oh, there's no variants.
No, there's not.
How very rude.
No, it's definitely one that I kind of feel like I do need to read. I just haven't gotten round to yet. So next we have Cult of Carnage Misery number 2. The mother of all symbiote stories. The Life Foundation symbiotes, Toxin and the others, have been stolen. But by whom? And why? Regardless, it's up to Liz to save the symbiotes before they can fall into the wrong hands and unleash untold havoc across New York.
I like the A cover.
That is cool.
Oh, and we've got a tan variant. Let's have a look, tan. That's very Venom more than.
Yeah, well,
Carnage,
the other one is
Anti-Venom.
more
what?
Carnage.
No, the main one's not. I can see where you're coming from. I'm just going to go back. So it's definitely more Carnage, actually. So I'll give it that. But you get the Anti-Venom. All the white is Anti-Venom. Although it's got a Cult of Carnage in the middle, like the symbol.
Well, that's because the book.
I've just
is
realised
Cult
it's
of
called
Carnage.
Cult. Ignore me.
You tip.
Shut it, you.
But yes, going to have a little read of the first one, and then I can catch up with that one.
So let's move on to Danny Kett, Ghost Rider number 2. Meet the Broker. This new adversary is boosting the powers of Ghost Rider's enemies. But what is his ultimate goal? And what does that have to do with Danny Ketch and Johnny Blaze? This is a good series. Well, the first one was a good issue. Obviously, we touched on this before.
It's a good series. There's only one out so far.
I'm going to tickle you in a minute. But it was a good issue. It's made me want to carry on. Stop smirking.
Oh.
The Broker was a very interesting character.
Is that
Obviously, this goes back to, yes, him. When Danny first became Ghost Rider, because Johnny wasn't a Spirit of Vengeance at this point. He'd given his up somehow. I can't remember how, it's been so long. That's a cool variant.
That is a cool one.
Ooh, I like it.
That's not the one that in the previews we said looked like a heavy metal cover, was it?
No, I don't think so. And then you've got the Peach Momoko, which, to be honest with you, I'm not that impressed with this one.
I don't dislike it.
No, it doesn't appeal to me.
Again, it does look a little
The
bit...
skull just looks weird.
It does look a bit heavy metal cover.
This one?
Yeah.
You think?
Well, I think quite a few of the Ghost Rider covers kind of look a bit heavy metal cover.
I think it's Ghost Rider issue 15. That's the heavy metal with the 3 skulls. It's not a Danny Ketch Ghost Rider.
Ah, right.
Please
Okay.
ignore that.
I had to have a think for a minute.
So, moving on to Guardians of the Galaxy issue number 3. Hunt of the Spartax. Bittersweet reunion. The Guardians find themselves face to face. Excuse me. The Guardians find themselves face to face with their old teammate Groot, but he's not the friend they remember. Will this be a happy reunion or an all-out massacre? It may be the latter, as the rift between this family runs deep. Yeah, this is definitely a good series, and there's been 2, so I can call it a series. But yeah, this is definitely a good series. If you're a Guardians fan, I highly recommend you go out there and collect this. And anyone wondering what a Spartax is the race of Peter Quill's real father.
Oh.
Not Ego.
No.
Right, here you go. Let's get into these variants. You've got Betsy Cola. I wonder if she works with Coca.
Bless her, she does sound like a drink.
I mean, look, Nebula is definitely more machine than she is organic, if you like. Drax is going for a Conan vibe here.
Yeah, definitely.
Star-Lord's going Old West. I can't really... She's going like kind of D&D rogue. It's Riley's without a tail and horns.
It kind of is, yeah.
And Mantis is just going for a space hooker.
Yeah, and she does look a little bit slutty.
And you've definitely got the
Wild West.
Wild West Conan. I don't know why she's got a massive power glove. I'll find out in the next issue. And then... I don't even know who that is. I'm genuinely confused right now. I thought it was Awesome Android, but the head's all wrong. Is it some kind of... No, I'm not even going to... I'm going to move on.
It looks like a Frankenstein with a... What were you singing?
Nothing.
Next we have Hallows Eve number 4. Eve finally returns to the place where it all began, the Beyond Corporation. Maxine Danger is back and puts Eve in her toughest spot yet. Can Eve survive this, or will Ben Reilly rot in his prison cell waiting for his love who will never come?
Ooh. Ooh. Is she going to get Ben's memories back? And if she does, he owes Peter a big apology.
Okay.
Shut up, you.
If you say so.
What? I like this series. It's quite good.
Yes, it's...
You haven't read it?
It's on my pile.
Well, your piles are getting bigger. Don't start that one again.
Didn't say anything.
Let's go into the Pete Woods variant. I like that as well.
That is quite cool.
Yeah, it's a nice variant.
With a little witchy face.
Yeah. Yeah, she has control over all of her masks apart from one, which is the vampire one, where she kind of... The urge to drink is too much. Bloody alcoholics.
I assume she doesn't use that one very often then.
She tries not to, yes. This is definitely one... I would say for you, but we both enjoyed this.
Yeah, we are both really enjoying this series. So we have Hellcat number 4. Hellcat has reached a breaking point as she is haunted by secrets from her past and hounded by the law, Sleepwalker, and her ex, Damon Hellstrom, in the present. With the dark forces conspiring against her and the truth of Spalding Grantham's murder finally about to be exposed, Patsy will undergo a dramatic transformation. Prepare yourselves for the return of demonic Hellcat.
I mean, that's pretty scary.
That is pretty scary. She did seem to go through quite a bit in the last issue.
Yeah, she did. I'll give you that, yeah.
I don't want to say too much for people that haven't read it and might want to read it, but there is definitely a reason she is called Hellcat.
Yeah, now, when she started out, she didn't have all this demonic shit going on.
Yeah, that is
But
cool.
when she started out, she was the 1950s housewife, so... Obviously, this is back when Marvel weren't allowed to write superhero stories. That is a cool variant. I'm getting carried away again.
Yeah, I think I prefer that to the A cover.
I think I prefer that to the A cover, which is weird for me.
You might want to actually buy a variant cover without the A cover?
Why are you asking stupid questions?
You're going to buy the A cover anyway, aren't you?
Of course I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's okay. But first I thought she was playing a really big harp.
No.
And I realised maybe scratches. So yeah, I'm not that.
And
that's
with
not
the
impressed.
creepy eyeball behind her. Like the
The skull. Yeah.
You're like, what's that? Then you
Feels probably
realise
got
it's
something to do
an
with the ex-husband.
who presents himself as a bunny.
Spoiler alert. Please inform our listeners of spoilers.
I figured that wasn't a spoiler.
Yeah, if you've been reading it, it's not. If you have, I apologise. She can't control herself. Moving on, we have The Last Barbarians,
It
issue
might
number
just
5.
make it easier for people to understand who the fuck the random little bunny is. Because I was reading it going, why is she talking to a bunny? Why the fuck is she having a conversation with a bunny?
Why did you wait for me to start the next book? You just had to get it out, didn't you?
Yes.
Had to get the demonic
Confusion about
bunny
the bunny.
It's not a real bunny, by the way. It's a cuddly bunny.
Yeah,
So whenever you go to bed at night and you look at your kids' stuffed toys, they might really be the demonic soul of some evil dude.
some evil dude.
I don't know. How many evil dudes are out there? There's loads. Anyway, moving on, we have The Last Barbarians, issue number 5. This is the mini-series finale. Oh, what? How? Already? Sorry, carrying right there. The beginning of the end. With all the cards now on the table, it's either life or horrible, nasty death. I mean, really nasty. I'll tell you when not to look, really. With an ancient doomsday artifact in motion, the world of Nif is officially screwed, and that is unless Sylph and Shadow, the last barbarians, can win the day. The only problem is, they don't usually do that. And I've read all the previous 4, and I can agree they don't usually do that. This is a good mini-series.
Yes.
I can definitely see this getting picked up. What?
This was one that we found via doing the podcast and reading the keys of the week, and
like the covers.
Found one that cropped up and it had a really cool cover. So you bought it and bought the rest and discovered a really cool series.
Yeah. I mean, it's not slap my ass fantastic, but it's pretty good. I mean, and they've got some nice variants here. A lot of Virgin variants, or a couple of Virgin variants. And then you've got...
Yeah, don't like that one.
Yeah.
I like the other two, not so much that one.
I'm really confused as to how this is the last one, though, because the previous 4 have literally felt like they've just got the story going. And now you're telling me this is it? Has it been cancelled? There's some twat at Image cancelled it. I'm going to come down there and kick your ass, Todd McFarlane.
Well, it does say mini-series, so...
But
it was only meant to be...
Be more! More! There's more to the story. More.
Is that your top cow coming out?
Yes. More. Anyway, I'll move on before I get really pissed off.
And then lastly, we have the Scarlet Witch annual number 1. Normally, it would have been the Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch would have been due out this week, but obviously we have this. We have the annual instead of the normal series. So, Contest of Chaos Prelude. When a newly rejuvenated Agatha Harkness learns of the Scarlet Witch's recent absorption of Chthon, she decides to educate her former student on the dangers of such an endeavour. But Wanda is not the meek pupil she once was, and Agatha's intentions are not so straightforward. This epic clash between Marvel's most powerful witches sets off a chain reaction that will affect the course of Marvel's summer. Ooh.
Yeah, this looks good.
I'm so excited. I really want this.
We have a lot of variant covers. I didn't see that one before. But let's start from the top. We have the Jules Perez Virgin variant.
No, I don't like that.
It would have been alright, but her face looks like she's trying to take a really big shit on that mountain. Or that's what she's just squeezed out. And now she's having to stand on it because she properly blocked the toilet up. And she's trying to
just being
warp reality. She's trying to warp reality to get rid of it. She's turned it into a mountain.
Or not.
Might hate doing this with me at times.
Sometimes I do, yeah. Now that's cool.
I'm just here to the font of knowledge.
I like that one.
I like that one. You're going to get that one, aren't you?
We'll see.
We'll see if our local shop's got it.
Yes. Now, 2 of the David Nakayama variants they don't have pictures of.
Are they secret variants? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, maybe.
But we have got the foil variant. I don't like the face on this one.
Oh, see, I don't dislike it. Look at the shiny.
Everything
She's
else.
so shiny.
Yes, but her face, there's just something off with the face.
Not as much as one of the others I looked. Oh, it was the Wonder Woman variant that I was looking at that had a really scary face.
Huh.
Yeah, we'll have to see what Jamie gets in as to.
And I'm going to go for the Virgin variants because they're just easier and nicer. I like this one, and you weren't convinced on the face. The face looks very childish to me.
Yeah, I'm not convinced by that face. I prefer the Nakayama face. That unnerves me slightly.
Yeah, no, I prefer this one. I like this one. But, everyone has their own taste, so... Let us know in the comments what you want, which one you prefer. Not what you want, which one you prefer. Every time I go to make a word and it comes out wrong, you have my permission to slap me.
Okay.
I'm going to regret that.
You are.
And then we have the Rod Reese variant.
That is quite cool.
Can you name all the characters?
Red Guardian.
What there?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Oh, is that meant to be Daredevil?
That is Daredevil.
What is with Daredevil with a massive beard?
It's from the latest series. He's
Oh.
gone.
Spidey, Black Cat, Wolverine, Deadpool,
Wait. Wolverine, Deadpool.
Moon Knight?
Go that way, the moon.
Oh, I didn't actually notice that. I was looking at the face, trying to think, hang on, who's that?
Who's this one?
Well, she looks like not Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Oh, that meant to be Captain Marvel?
Yes. And I don't think you'll get this one.
That meant to be Black Panther?
No, I think it's Blue Marvel.
Oh.
And again, look, they're all struggling on the toilet.
They're all in pain because Agatha is doing things to them. I thought Captain Marvel... I didn't think Captain Marvel's suit was all red.
Captain Marvel suit isn't all red because there's the gold.
Yeah, I can see the little bit of gold, but...
And the blue will be under here, but Deadpool's in the way.
Okay.
Bad Deadpool. So let's go back. I think that was the last one of our pulls of the week. So let's take a brief look at what else is out this week. So, new comics.
But now people will realise what I said when it was like a very girl power week. We have a lot of female...
Yeah, it is definitely a female heavy week. Which reminds me, do you want Wonder Woman added to your pull list?
Oh, I'll have to have a look and see what other covers there are.
I'm going to put it on just in case.
Yeah.
Let's have a look then.
What other covers are there? Because that's the one that's got the freaky face. I don't like that one.
Yeah, it looks like a waxwork. And if anyone's watched the latest edition of Grand Tour, the wax museum's a little bit off.
Yeah, that looks like a Slovakian waxwork.
Yeah.
Or Polish or wherever it was that they were.
We have this one, which I'm assuming that's Trinity.
Oh,
So
maybe.
why has her daughter been in hiding? That I don't
Maybe
get that.
we need to
But,
read it.
yeah. You read it and you can tell me.
I don't understand why her body's all squished.
Because she's meant to be flying towards...
Yeah, but that still doesn't look... The perspective doesn't look right in it.
I don't know. I didn't draw the bloody thing. This looks Peach Momoko, but it's not. It's a Bilquis, Evelyn. I hope I got that right because I really thought she was going to punch me in the face.
No.
That's a nice cover, to be fair.
Yeah, that is quite a cool cover. That is quite a cool cover.
I quite like the look of this one, the Ortega card variant. That's nice. It kind of goes with your 799.
It does kind of go with my 799, yeah. Oh, I've got such itchy eyeballs.
Oh, they've got a Pride cover. The old Amazons, which, you know, Society of Women, they're going to obviously fall in love with each other.
Yes,
You'd assume. Right. We've got a swimsuit stock. You like your swimsuit variant?
I got the
you did get the
Poison Ivy swimsuit. Yeah.
I'm not that convinced with that one.
No, I'm not entirely convinced by that one.
Yeah, they look like they're all on something.
They do.
And they're anorexic.
Bit high as a kite as well.
Yeah, we've got the Britain's Got Talent version.
Stars in their eyes version.
That is fucking ridiculous.
Tonight, Matthew, I will be Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Should have stayed at home, love.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
No. We've got the Huang card variant.
That's kind of cool, but no.
The face is a little bit off.
Yeah. No, I'm liking the look of the one at the bottom. Keep going down.
Where am I going? Here?
The middle one.
Let's have a look here first, and then I'll go into that one.
Yeah.
So we've got...
I think that's Trinity.
I mean, a minute ago she was a... excuse me, a mixed race kid. And now she's a white kid.
Well, we'll have to read the book and see what she actually looks like.
Stop trying to make me read DC. And then this is the one you want to see? Do you want the middle one or?
No, they're the same.
They are the same. We'll go through
this. Slightly different.
That is a very nice cover. I'll give you.
Yeah. Oh, it's a David Nakayama. No wonder I like it.
No wonder. Yeah, I bet that one's coming home with us.
I made it. If Jamie has that one, because I think that will go really nicely with my
the 1 in 100
I don't
It
know.
doesn't say unless you go back. Right, let's go. I'm going to be cheeky, just so I can have a quick peek. And that is
The
just...
Midnight.
No, it's the mid-tank. You ain't going to get it.
Whatnot.
Whatnot Comics. Yeah, that'll
You might
be...
find it on Whatnot.
Yeah, that'll be expensive.
Mm.
But let's go back
But
to
it is
the
nice.
new comic. It's a very nice cover. So, we've got... Excuse me. Nightwing, issue 105. I quite like the Nightwing covers. I think they're nice covers that they do for Nightwing. Saga, 65, is a cat cover. I'm moving on before she starts on about cats. This douche, issue number 5. Venom 21 we've touched on.
Yeah. Stop touching Venom.
I'm not going to go in to look for more detail because I don't really care about a 4-armed Venom. And if you do, then head on over to Lego Geeks and have a look for yourselves. We've got X-Force, issue number 41.
Yeah, we've got Avengers number 2 because number 1 came out last month of the new run of Avengers.
No, not doing it.
We've got Catwoman. That looks like a
That is
Naki
a
Armour
Naki
cover.
Armour. There's the old DNA there. That's a nice cover. Miss David.
Shiny, shiny.
Oh,
Yeah.
this
Don't
one's
forget.
been in my pull list the whole time.
Yes. Does that mean we need to go in and talk about it now because we didn't talk about it on the pull list because you forgot about it?
Well, if you insist, dear, let's go back. The transformation of the Marvel Universe begins. Superstar creators Jonathan Hickman and Brian Hitch team up. Well, that wasn't obvious, was it? The Illuminati must form once again to stop the Maker from his plans to destroy, or perhaps rebuild, the universe, with Miles Morales at the centre of it all. Makes sense. Brian Hitch's work on the Ultimates helped to redefine superhero comics for the 2000s. Wait until you see what he and Jonathan have in store for this decade, including new data pages by Jonathan Hickman, plus exclusive behind-the-scenes material on the world building that has gone into this project. Oh, that could be interesting. Right. Are we going to see if there's a Scott Young variant? Because I haven't seen any this week yet.
There is not.
Oh, but
There
there's
is
a couple of
big-
Peach Momokos.
Yes. Oh, I remember seeing this on the previews, and I really like that.
Do you want me to add it to the list?
I like that one. It's really cute. She's a fairy.
I can't.
No, I don't think you can pull specific covers.
No, but knowing Lizzie, she'll pull this one for you.
Probably because she knows how much I like Peach Momoko.
So you've got a Miles Morales. That's a nice cover.
That is pretty cool.
A black and white variant of the main cover.
It kind of
There's
hurts
a
my eyes to
wrap-around
look
cover,
at that
yeah.
because there's too much detail and not enough
We've
different.
got a sketch variant, which I'm not going to look at, obviously.
It's plain, it's boring.
Is that not? That's not David Nakayama, but I did get.
It's not shiny.
No, it's not. Someone's tried to try and steal his style, I think. Naughty. Get your own fucking way of doing things. We've got the Dotterman variant with Wolverine and Rachel Summers. I might be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Or is that Dakin? I know it's Ultimate, so it might be Jean Grey because it's the Ultimate version. I mean, what I'd like to know, if the makers, has he rebuilt these people, or have they not been dead and they've been in status somewhere?
You have to read it and find out.
We'll have to read it and find out. Thank you for pointing me in the right direction.
There's another Wolverine and...
I'm getting Marvel Zombie vibes from this.
That's just weird.
And that's way too much Spider-Cock.
I do not need to have a close-up of Miles Morales' genitals.
We've got some Wolverine cock. I mean, Wolverine looks like he's more endowed. Well done, Logan.
He's a grown man, whereas
He's
Miles
feral.
is still a teenager.
He's feral, so he don't shave. That's probably just bush.
Big Canadian bush.
Big Canadian bush. All you girls out there thinking Ryan Reynolds is well hung. It's not. It's big Canadian bush. Got another Miles Morales cover. I've broken the wife again. Oh, this definitely goes back to the original Ultimates issue number 1 when it came out. I apologise if you hear her laughing in the background again. And another nice Miles Morales cover. We're going to move back to the new comics of the week while she has a panic attack. So, we had Batgirls, issue 19. Superboy, The Man of Tomorrow, issue number 3. I'm going to move the microphone away from you because you don't deserve it now. Kingspawn, issue number 23.
It's you and your big Canadian bush. Shut up.
I did shut up, but you aren't carried on.
You and your big Scottish bush.
But, excuse me, don't tell people about my downstairs. I've used the hedge trimmer. Bounty Hunters, issue number 35. This might get us more listeners, you never know. It's a good thing this hasn't got a camera on it, otherwise I'll be showing you a big Scottish bush. The Walking Dead Deluxe issue 65.
I know you put a thing out there saying, although we're called the Comics Family, this isn't necessarily suitable for kids. It doesn't mean you get your knob out on camera.
I meant, like, the hedge we've got in the garden. What's wrong with you?
That garden's empty.
It's not empty. I've got a big fucking Scottish bush out there, look.
Sure, you do have a random patch in the middle where the lawnmower died.
That is true. Please excuse my patch. Anyway, we've got The Walking Dead Deluxe issue number 65, and I've had a few encounters with The Walking Dead this week, so I'm not going to talk about that. But I will be saying happy birthday to The Walking Dead, because when this releases, it is in fact his birthday. So well done, Zombie Boy. You've made it to 37. Just.
I was going to say, he's got to make it another couple of days yet.
Good point. We've got Black Adam issue number 12. And then Batman White Knight presents Generation Joker number 2.
I thought he was the Black Knight.
No, he's the White Knight. He's a Dark Knight and the White Knight. I don't know. DC confused the fuck out of me. What I want to know is Die Laughing in it? No. It's the ventriloquist.
Oh.
Gay.
No crazy Welshman this week.
Anyway, over to you.
We have Rogue Sun number 13. I have no idea what that is.
That's not an orange bush.
You're just having to kill me, aren't you, today? Got Cyborg number 2. That looks like they've redone some Cyborg there. We've got New Mutants Lethal Legion number 4. We've talked about quite a few of the books on this.
Well, we've got a reasonably big pull list this week.
We do. It's something like 10 books long.
Yeah.
We have I Hate Fairyland number 6. I think I'd love Fairyland.
Yeah. Why did you skip that one?
Because it... Oh, Bloodline, Daughter of Blade number 5.
That's not on. I've got the first issue, but
You said it was a bit meh.
No, I said it's fucking shit.
Well, I was being nice.
Yeah.
We have I Am Iron Man number 4. And The Time Before Time. Not The Land Before Time. It's The Time Before Time. Number 24.
Copyright there. I didn't want to get done. So if you go back, you look really close. He's next to a bush.
Shut up! You could sleep in a fucking bush tonight.
Wow. I'll move on because I think I've broken her again. We've got the Bone Orchard Mythos Tenement number 1. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 109. Oh, Disney Villain Scar issue number 3. I actually thought it was only a one issue for each film, but apparently not.
No, there's like a whole... So there's...
They're doing like series for
a whole
each one,
series
yeah.
of Scar and Maleficent. They haven't
I
bought
think
any more villains.
Maleficent
Was
is
on
on
number 2
issue 2,
last week, I think.
Yeah, you've got Kaya.
Kaya. There's apparently a giant bat.
No, I think Kaya's being held by the bat.
Oh.
Dead Romans issue number 4. The Vampire Slayer, I'm assuming that's Buffy, from Boom Studios.
Boom.
Terror War number 3.
Chicken Devils number 4. Oh, and look, it's one of your favourite books, All 8 Eyes. Does that mean the seasons have teeth must be out soon? Arr.
Take me back to the bush. Just put me in a bush. Get rid of
Yeah,
these.
but there's spiders in a bush, they might have all 8 eyes.
Oh my god.
It's not a
As
second
long as the
eye.
bush doesn't have fucking teeth, it's fine. Oh no, here comes summer. Ah!
But, you know, you don't want a 7-eyed spider.
Red Zone number 4. Arcade Kings #2. Wait, there's a book that was on last week. You fuckers.
The Sickness #1. Yes, that was out last week. Maybe they delayed the release by a week?
I think we're getting into the shit books now.
We're getting into the weird and wacky indie books again. Yeah.
Yeah. So, someone's going for naked Wonder Woman vibes here. It's like, look, she's got her knickers and all the rest of it. And then her nipple tassels.
Yes. And a cape. That keeps her decent.
In case
She
she gets
wraps herself.
chilly, you know.
Yeah, in case it gets a bit breezy. And then we have the Mighty Barbarians, not to be confused with the Last Barbarians.
Yeah. This is the prequel. It's not actually, but in case anyone thinks that it's not. One for El Gadget.
Yep.
The Nightmare Before Christmas. The Battle for the Pumpkin King. Issue #3.
I don't think she's been getting any of them, to be fair.
I don't think she would get any of them. She'd expect me to get them and then just tell her what happens. Like, no.
No, we are definitely getting further and further down into the weird.
The Monsters Cleanup Guy. Considering it's a massive werewolf, do these 3 walk around with shovels behind it?
And a Hoover.
And a Hoover. Wait, what? Why a Hoover? What if they're outside? How big's the fucking extension cable?
It's a cordless.
Oh, okay.
I imagine werewolves would shed a lot.
Yeah, but it's outside, it doesn't matter.
Do not sit on the couch. Bad werewolf. Naughty werewolf. Off the couch.
I can't respond to that.
It's like, I'm allowed to sit on it when I'm human. Yes, but you're not allowed to sit on it when you're in werewolf form.
It's the full moon tonight. Get in your cage.
Yeah.
Oh, Big Ethel's back. Big Ethel and her freaking energy.
Now, is that a
These go hand in hand.
energy firm or?
Big Ethel is hopeless. Big Ethel, she's hopeless. There you go. These go together.
Well, is it an Ethel with big energy, or is she a big Ethel?
I don't know, but it's from Archie Comics, and I really want to go to Archie Comics and burn it down. My hot date.
And other embarrassments. That seems very Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that. And then, look, I'm just getting into this is just the stuff that if you're really stoned or tripping on things you shouldn't be taking, this is for you.
Yeah.
And on that note, I believe that's it from us this week. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.